Hey, my name's James Nicholson, and in this video I want to talk about how does the Instagram feed work and how can you use it to benefit your business to get more engagement. Well, if you're watching a video like this, let's assume that you're a business owner, a coach, consultant, entrepreneur, or someone looking to start a business. If that sounds like you, then this is the channel for you, because I create new content every single day on growing a business, funding a business, and marketing a business. So do make sure you smash the subscribe button while you're here. Do it now. You might as well do it while you're here, and hit that bell notification, because this channel has got so much great content that you really want to use to grow a business. And while you're here, help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Please hit the like button. Make sure you smash it now and turn it blue. Now, very quickly, my name is James Nicholson, and I've been in business now for 17 years. And during that time, I've created something that's very, very special. I call it my Business Accelerator methodology. And this methodology is a proven process to take cold leads and turn them into red hot buyers in a matter of days using the internet. Now, that's helped me generate millions of pounds in sales in my businesses. But what's more important to me is I've actually coached and mentored thousands of business owners just like you to do the same. And they've generated hundreds of millions in additional sales and revenue in their businesses. So this is going to be a game changer for you. Do make sure you stick around on this channel. Now, today, I specifically want to talk about how does the Instagram feed work. And this is part of my Instagram feed masterclass, which you can grab a copy in the description for just £1. So if you want to grab the whole class and get all of this, then do make sure you go and grab that copy of the Instagram masterclass for £1. In fact, it includes tons of other masterclasses as well, so do check that out. Now, I want to talk to you today about how does this feed work? How does the Instagram feed work? And what should you be placing on the Instagram feed to get attention? So this is going to go into detail on all of that stuff that you need. So first thing you need is the different post types, right? And how they are made up, right? And so you could have image posts, right? This is a client of mine called Chockney's Brownies, and so this is just after they launched, and they had a celebration with some champagne to celebrate the launching their brownie business, which is always exciting, right? And so image posts are really good. They should be used to educate, inspire, humanize who you are, tell people behind the scenes of what you're doing. In fact, one of the masterclasses we do is called a product launch one. And one of the things that we teach people is to use images to let people know what you're doing while you're getting your business ready for them to buy, because people like to know this kind of stuff, right? Now, you could also use things like inspirational quotes. There's tons of different stuff that you could use. You can figure that out, right? But image posts are really good, and people like those. Another type of image post is a carousel post. This is one that I did recently with the lockdown, and it basically laid out what are the plans for opening up. And so people could swipe across and see what are the plans from the government before we open up and get back to normal, right? And a lot of people wanted to know that information because it was really confusing at the time. You could do that as well. So I've got carousel posts on how to post on Instagram. I've got carousel posts on how to use hashtags. You could, like, for example, Chockney's use carousel posts to show the different flavors they've got that day, right? So carousel posts are just 4 or 5 images that you just post is one post, and people swipe across and see what's next, right? And they're a good thing to do because they keep the engagement high. Video posts are cool as well. And so I actually like people to know about my personal life, because I'm not just a business owner, I'm actually a human as well, right? So this is my beautiful little baby, Amelie, right? And so a video on my Instagram just shows her being cute, right? And so you could have that. I have videos on there showing my business events. I have stuff showing when I go out to dinner. I have stuff showing when I go and watch the basketball, right? It's not all just going to be business, business, business. You need to mix it up and give value. So these are the 3 types of posts: are images, carousel, and video, right? Next, we need a caption, which is the text, right? And so the caption is something just telling people all about what is this post all about, right? And so this one here, it says, calling all chocolate orange lovers, Terry's chocolate orange in a brownie. Yes, please. Brownies filled and topped with chocolate orange slices and another regular flavour I will be selling. So this is what Chockneys did in the launch, right? In the lead up, they were making brownies and just getting people excited about the flavours that they were going to be launching, right? And so this is what people want to see. So the caption is the text. It's a short, punchy piece of text that you're using in order to get people's attention, right? That's really, really important here. Next is the hashtags, right? So these are how people find you. And with Chockney's brand, 50% of the people that find them are from hashtags, right? And so you need to create hashtags. And in the Instagram feed masterclass, I go into this in a lot more detail. But in a nutshell, you need to create hashtags that people are actually looking for, right? Hashtags that people are actually looking for. And so things like brownies, brownie lovers, brownies of Instagram, brownies by post, Terry's chocolate orange. These are all things that relate to that image. And so they shouldn't be hashtags that aren't relevant to what you're talking about in that post, right? So you're not going to put a hashtag Man United in there because it gets searched a lot when it's not a picture of Man United or nothing to do with Man United. That's just spamming, right? So you need to have stuff that's relevant to what you're actually talking about and actually your brand. And you should have around 30 different hashtags in there, and they are going to get you traffic. That is how people are going to find your brand on there. So these are the things you should consider when you're posting. I like you to do posts that are evergreen. And what I mean by that is content that's useful today and if someone found it in a year from now, right? Some of your content, a lot of your content should be evergreen. So you can have posts where you say, hey, look, we've got a competition. It's in the next 7 days and then it ends, right? That's not evergreen. Or you could say, hey, look, this is happening on this date, or this happened on this date, past tense. But you should also have a bunch of it that if someone found it in a year, it's still really, really useful, right? You should also have some branded stuff, talking about your brand, talking about your colors, talking about who you are and what you stand for. You need to also be consistent. And so what I mean by that is post on a regular basis. A lot of business owners get all excited with channels like YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of these platforms, and they post like frantically for the first few weeks and then they stop. I'd rather you didn't post so much, you just did what you can continuously, consistently do. So if you can post once a week, brilliant, post once a week. But if you could post twice a week and every week you can do that, then post twice. If you can post 100 times a week, do that. All that matters is the consistency, right? Now I need you to look at quality, right? You need to put quality posts up. You need to have quality image. You need to write well. You need to use the right hashtags. Quality is important to your success on Instagram as well. Don't just throw a load of mud at the wall and hope some of it sticks. Put good quality out. And also the stuff that's made for engagement, right? So Chockneys did this post celebrating the launch, right? That's made for engagement because people like that stuff. And that's really, really important, right? This post got lots of engagement, 170 likes on a small business page is huge, right? Really, really good engagement here because lots of people like brownies and stuff like that, right? If you just post stuff that sells, so if this post was just like, buy these brownies today, they're £1 off or whatever, that's going to get lower engagement because people don't like to be sold to. They like to buy, but they don't like to be sold to, right? And so what I want you to consider is making your posts made for engagement, right? So celebrations of stuff, asking questions, that is made for engagement because people can comment below, right? And so think about that. Now, if you want to get all of this stuff just nailed, why not just spend £1 and get this full Instagram masterclass, all of this here, plus tons of other masterclasses on product launches, Facebook, Google, YouTube, all of these, and I bring in lots of outside experts. And you can get all of this with a £1 trial for 30 days of my Business Growth Club. Now, in the description of this video is a link where you can click and you can grab a trial, and for the next 30 days you'll get access to all of my masterclass, all of my experts that I bring in, and every week we have a live session. So every week we'll have a live Q&A session where you can ask me any questions on growing your business that you may have. So this is a no-brainer. Everyone watching this, go and grab a copy, go and grab a trial even. It's £1, right? The worst case scenario is it's not any good for you and you lose £1. But is it worth finding out? That's my question to you. And I would say absolutely, categorically yes. So go and click and do that now. If you didn't earlier, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification. Any questions you've got, comment below and like the video to help me with YouTube. That's it. I'll see you guys very soon. I've been James Nicholson, and I can't wait to work with you in the Business Growth Club. Bye for now.